Geordie, another strong test for the side tonight, and nice for you to see a few familiar faces. How did you find it?
Yeah, enjoyed it a lot. Obviously, I still got a lot of friends in Sheffield United, and it's a bit weird playing against them. But I've got to say I've enjoyed it. We're testing ourselves against a very, very good opponent. They were one game away from being a Premier League side this season, and it's been really enjoyable. Obviously had a nice little reception of the Sheffield United fans as well, which I'm very grateful for. And enjoyed it a lot.
How much does that say about the progress of this Brewers side? The fact that, as you say, they were so close to being a Premier League team, yet you've pushed them so close. Yeah,
I think progressively over pre-season so far we've been getting better. Don't get me twisted. There's still a lot of stuff we can improve on. But we're building on our performances. I think today was another step forward from the Birmingham game. Stuff in possession, being a bit more calm and collected on the ball, and finding passes and having spelt on the ball. But as well, again, behind the ball, we were I think fairly solid. People putting their body on the line, blocking shots, and making my job a little bit easier. So it's been really enjoyable. And I'm excited for Saturday, and then obviously the turnaround is very quick going into the Mansfield game.
Of course, for you personally, since you've come in, you've started every game in pre-season, and that's the first goal you've conceded. So you've done well to keep it to this point without conceding a goal.
Yeah, obviously it's not just me. Obviously the boys are doing, as I said, a terrific job in front of me, defending. Emergency defending. They're always there. So far I could rely on them to do a job for me, and if I can help them out, then I will give my best to do so. Frustrating, obviously, to concede that goal, but it's pre-season. It hurts, but we carry on, obviously, and we still got time, obviously, a bit till the Mansfield game, and hopefully we get a clean sheet then and start the season off well.
Gary Bow, you said about building connections in Saturday's interview. Obviously, this is the second game in a row now where you've had Toby Civic, Terence Van Kooten and Jasper Moon in front of you. How have you found it working with those guys and continuing to develop that relationship? Yeah,
I'm enjoying working with them. They're all three very good players. It's been good. I think we're learning each other's play style, and I get to understand how they play, how they defend, how they want to receive the ball, and so they learn about me as well. So it's been really good. I think we just will get better.
One of the things you didn't mention in your side interview was the distribution. We've seen a lot of your kicks at times finding players out wide, or Jake Beasley as the target man and getting the team up the pitch.
Yeah, is something I do think I've got in my locker. To somewhat catch teams off guard. I think Sheffield played at times quite a high line. Obviously at the start of the game, I think it was Fabs or Beast that ends up getting in. It's something that I think I can do. But obviously at times when we need to play, I think I can do that too. But as I said, I think it's again early stages of building relationships and knowing your players and see what they can do. And it's been good so far.
Of course, it was more than just the game this evening. It marked the testimonial and the fantastic career of John Braford. You obviously had the chance to play with him during your first loan spell here with the club. How's it been coming back in and spending some time with him, and just how is he within the group?
Class. What I always like to say is that Bray is an unbelievable professional. As a player, he drove our standards really, really high, and obviously under Dino back then, he was someone like his go-to person within the team, and someone he would speak to, and then take leadership of the team. And I think it's a quality you can't teach. I think he's taken this brilliantly into his coaching role right now, and I think someone the team looks up to with the career he's had. We can just benefit from it. It's nice having him in the coaching team. Someone you can talk to, and someone you just can learn off a lot. So it's been good.
Of course, the attention now turns to Saturday, another set of championship opposition and another fantastic opportunity for you guys to go and test yourselves.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm expecting Derby to obviously come here in numbers, and it will make it again competitive, pre-season friendly. It will make it a little bit more probably special, if that makes sense. and it'd be exciting. It's the last test before the Mansfield game. So I think as a team, we're going to take the opportunity, to test us against another Championship side and do well. And we'll see how it goes from there.
Geordie, thanks for your time.
Thank you.